Hello and welcome to the third episode of our Farmers Weekly's Harvest Highlights series. We are now at the start of August, but just as we thought farmers were going to get really stuck into this year's harvest, down came the rain. Large parts of the UK experienced thunderstorms and even flash floods, bringing combines to a temporary halt. However, we've still been receiving reports of people grabbing opportunities between showers, and so far they look fairly promising. On Tuesday, it was estimated that only around 5% of the winter barley was cut, but it is set to change with a good forecast into the weekend and large areas of winter barley looking ready. This week, those not delayed by the rain were able to get on the combine and get going in their winter barley. On Monday, up on the Yorkshire Wolds, Matt Howells managed to cut nearly half of his volume winter barley before being stopped by the rain. It came in about 16% moisture and about 9.3 tonnes a hectare. Meanwhile, further south, Archie Montgomery also managed to cut around half of his 50 hectares of California and Cassia winter barley, with yields matching his historic average of 8.75 tonne a hectare. This video, sent in by Luke Hegarty, shows winter barley is also underway in Ireland, with one grower in County Cork making the most of the weather, cutting the first area on Monday. Now, the weather is slowly moving the oilseed rape on, but it looks as if most are still 2 weeks away at the very least, with large numbers of growers yet to desiccate their crop. And those of you itching to get on should take into account earlier this week one food processing giant issued a warning that loads containing 4% or more green seeds will be rejected. Meanwhile, Owen Cligg, trading manager at United Oilseeds, says they would normally be moving around 500 tonnes of rapeseed at this time of year, but currently there are only a handful of crops that have been harvested. One grower able to get going early was James Faulkner, who has been harvesting some of his oilseed rape on contracted land in Mersey Island just south of Colchester in Essex. He has so far cut 72 hectares of X-Power, yielding a promising 4.5 tonne a hectare. Just up the coast, south of Lowestoft, farmer Martin Meadows has cut some of his Camelot oilseed rape. Grown on lighter land, it also looks promising, yielding 3.9 tonne a hectare at about 9% moisture. However, the grain size does look a little bit small. Now, there are reports of some winter wheat being harvested this weekend, and we expect reports to start picking up pace over the next week, but many are still some way off. And finally, just in case you need a reminder to be safe this harvest, one grower learnt the hard way, managing to flip the whole combine. So, there you go, that's it for another week. So keep getting involved with your pictures and videos of your progress. Details of how to do this will follow, so fingers crossed for some good weather over the weekend, and we'll see you next week.